Assalamu alaikum. Welcome Junior 5. Today inshallah we're going to talk about the altitudes or the heights of a triangle. Okay, any triangle has three altitudes or three heights. And these three heights meet at one point. Okay, but first, what's the meaning of an altitude or a height? In the first case, here we have an acute angled triangle. As you know, the acute angled triangle is a triangle with three angles. The measure of each of them is less than 90 degrees. Now, if you look at the base AB, which is one of the sides of this triangle, we say that its altitude or its height would be CR because it's drawn perpendicular from the opposite vertex, which is C. While for the base BC, the side BC, the altitude for it will be AM because it's drawn from the opposite vertex A to the base BC. And the side AC here, or CA, the corresponding height or altitude for it would be BN because it's perpendicular. As you can see, the three red lines here are called the altitudes or the heights of this triangle. And also, as you can see, they all meet at one point. Now, because this is an acute angle triangle, the 3 points met at a point which is inside of the triangle. But this is different when we talk about the right and the obtuse angle triangle. In the right angle triangle, we can see that it's right at B in this example here, where for the base AB, you can find that the opposite vertex would be C. So the height for it, which is CB. Now here in the right angle triangle, the height is also one of the sides of the triangle, which is the other side of the right angle. Now here, if you talk about the side or the base AC, then the altitude would be BM because the opposite vertex is B, so the altitude is BM or MB line segment. As for the last side in this triangle, which is BC, obviously the perpendicular will be AB. Now the three red lines we have drawn right now, okay, if you can see, this is BC and MB and also AB. These three lines are considered to be the altitudes for this right angle triangle. And as you can see, these heights or these altitudes meet also at one point, which is B. And B here is the vertex of the right angle. So in the previous example, in the acute angle triangle, the three altitudes met inside of the triangle. But here they meet at the vertex of the right angle. Now for the obtuse angle triangle, as you can see here, we have the triangle ACB is obtuse at the angle C. Now the first base we have here is AB, which is the greatest side of this triangle, and the opposite vertex to it is C. So the height will be CN, which is perpendicular to AB. While for the base AC, as you can see it here, the opposite base is B. But because of the obtuse angle ACB, when we draw the perpendicular to make a right angle, we have to draw it outside the triangle ACB. So we have to extend the line AC to reach R, as you can see in the dots here. In the same way, if we talk about the base BC, we'll find that to draw a perpendicular from the opposite vertex, which is A, then you have to draw it outside the triangle. And so we have to extend BC to reach M. Now, as you can see here, the three altitudes are not intersecting. However, if you extend them outside of the triangle, as shown here, you make them longer till they intersect. They will intersect at one point, and this point is outside of the blue triangle ACB. They intersect at the point Q, which is outside the blue triangle ACB. So in the obtuse angle triangle, the three altitudes intersect outside the triangle. But in the acute angle triangle, if you remember, they intersect inside the triangle. While in the right angle triangle, they intersect at the vertex of the Right. Now, this was the lesson. I hope you study these three remarks till I meet you in the class. Thank you for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.